Now, starting with module 3, which is discussing in details about product development. So, we have discussed about this earlier also in your second module when we are trying to compare the difference between product design and product development. So, in the beginning phase, so what is product development? It is the first phase of product life cycle. So, generally, as you know, there are 5 phases. The product life cycle actually starts from introduction of product in the market. Before introduction of the product in the market, whatever activities they take place, they are called as product development. So it is not a phase of product life cycle, but it is the preparatory phase of PLC. Once you launch or introduce in the market, then the PLC starts. Before that, the entire set of activities is called as a product development. So in your third module, you have to concentrate fully on what is product development. The topics you need to cover in this module are basically dealing with product development, what is new product development, why the company should go for new product development, what are the process taking place in new product development, what are the problems for the failure of new products, what is the role of design support system when it comes to product development, what are the factors to be considered when you launch the product in the market, what are the factors affecting the financial control while launching a new product, what if the product fails in the market, what is the testing of the product before launching, what is the impact of the product launch, and what if the product fails, what do you mean by redesign of the product. So all these different topics have to be studied, of course not in detail, but you should have an idea about the various factors affecting product development. Second module, we had only stressed on product design, and already, as you know, product design, the scope is only limited to create the no product to be sold. So only it is you can say, as I mentioned earlier, product design is a small section of product development. If you want to define product development, it is the entire process of translating needs into technical and commercial solutions. Technical is taken care during product design, commercial solution, marketing, business analysis, fixing the price of the product, packaging, launching, promoting, getting feedback from the market. All these things again we'll study in detail, all commercial aspects. So product development is dealing with technical and commercial aspect. One more thing I would like to clarify here. Whatever holds good for product will also hold good for services. The general concept more or less remains the same. When we see product development, it may be also be the same case when I am referring to services. Of course, when you are providing new services, they may not be the manufacturing aspect in all the cases. So whatever the process are applied for products development, the same more or less will be applicable to the service sector. But here, let us not get confused. We will give more stress to the product. Again, I'll explain to you what are the various steps in the product development. Already you might be knowing this. In the earlier slides also I've told. Here, product developments, we mean to say it's a new product. As I say, why the company wants to develop a new product, what will happen if it doesn't develop a new product. All these things will study detail. So one more reliable definition which you can take down or note down for product development. It is the creation of a new product which involves a series of steps that include conceptualization, design, development, and marketing of newly created or newly rebranded goods or services. So here, as I said, no, it is applicable for goods or services. Basically, when I call about product development, there may be around 8 steps, 8 important steps are there, which I'll try to explain you in the, okay. Now, product development and product design, the basic difference is product design is dealing with technical aspect, and product development is both technical as well as commercial. See, the product development process is different from different perceptions. When you ask marketing people what is product development, they say that it is a product which can be marketed easily. They think product development from marketing point of view. When you talk to an engineer, he will think product development is nothing but to develop a new product that is reliable, dependable, serviceable, functional, and satisfies the customer. Organizational perspective, it is a product developed that will help the organization to grow. Organization should survive based on that product, and if the product is not there, organization cannot survive. Operation management people are more worried about how to manufacture the product, what is planning, what is required, what are the various supporting facility available for manufacturing. See, now the concept is one, different people see it from different things. So that is the difference between product design and product development. Yeah, more people are involved, technical plus commercial. Marketing people will think it from different angle, organization will think different people, design people will think it is different. See, here you can even stress it again, all these details I'll give in the notes, but product development definition cannot be one. Everything looks at product development from different. When you look from marketing angle, it is different. But overall, the success of the product is very important for the survival of the company. See, what do you mean by new product design? You are going to launch a new product in the market that will help you to develop your organization, grow your organization, and ultimately the success of the product will decide the failure or success of your company. So that entire product development is developing of a new product into reality. The new product, why it is developed, already we have discussed detailing the design aspect. Why you require new product development? It is the lifeline of a company. If you don't design new product, you cannot stay in the market. People want change. And I say no, this product development is a continuous, ever changing process, evolving continuously. It is not an end. Already we have thrown light on this topic. Product development is a continuous process, ever evolving. As long as the company stays, it has to develop new products. If products are not developed, then the company growth is at stake. Competitors will overtake you. The customers who liked your product initially, now they start disliking the product. Maybe because of the reason that some other good product is available in the market, or maybe the reason that they don't like the product, or maybe that the product does not have all the upgraded features. See, why I'm telling is, once you maintain a customer, you have to retain him. Retaining the customer is the most important challenge of any organization. Why I'm telling you, if he is not satisfied, see now, if you go back and make a detailed analysis, even though iPhone is a costly mobile, but because of this loyal customers, once an iPhone customer is always an iPhone customer. Repeat customers. First they purchase iPhone 1, then today also they are using iPhone 10. Why? Because you have tried to please the customer, retain the customer by making changes so that the unfulfilled needs of the customer are satisfied. Before your competitors come and overtake your customer, see, for every company, what is important is the market share. My share in the market is 30%. I have to maintain it. That is the main challenge. If market share is increased, it means that you are developing new products, new people are coming, and your share is growing. That will show that the company is progressing. If the market share is declining, then there is a big question mark on your product development. Why the product market share is on a decline? The customer is no longer interested in your product. The customer has switched over to a better product. Your loyal customer has left you. All these things will come into picture. So one more example I would like to say, Toyota. It is one of the most successful automobile companies. If you go to America, the most successful automobile company is Toyota. It's a Japanese company. Chevrolet, General Motors, Volvo, some lot of other people are there in the market. But Toyota has made a mark in US. If you go and see the sticker on the back side of a Toyota, it will be written there. My next car is from Toyota. Already is owning a Toyota car. The company puts a sticker on the back side. It means my next car is Toyota means the company does not want to lose the customer. If the customer are not happy with the existing car, they can upgrade the car not from some other company but from Toyota. That's why that is the challenge. Before selling the car, they put in on the back side, my next car is a Toyota car. My next car is a Toyota car. So that is the challenge given to the company. So now with this idea, I would like to proceed further. You know how important is the market share, how important is that. So again, major factor in product development is design. A good design will lead to good product. These are things which I already told. And if at all the failure of a product is there in the market, it is because of these reasons. Poor design, wrong launching, marketing is bad, overpriced competition, or due to some factors which are beyond the control, like Great Depression, some setback, all those things. These are some of the reasons. There are 8 different processes in new product development. This is already I have given to you. Again, I will explain to you this in detail. I have given these details in your notes also. There are 8 processes. Very briefly, I will tell you. Idea generation is creating a new idea. Idea screening means you have got lot of ideas. Among those ideas, you select the one which is feasible. That is idea screening. Concept development and testing. It is not prototype. It is just creating a small prototype feasibility study. Marketing strategy. What is marketing strategy? It involves 4P: pricing, promotion of the product, placement, and the product. 4Ps are dealt in marketing strategy. Business analysis, whether the business model is going to work or no. Product development, you make a prototype and then make a small pilot project. It's called as beta version or prototype. Before testing in the market, you make it a large small area. And once all these 7 processes are through, next you go for commercialization, that is launching the product and direct marketing. For a product to be successful, 5 things are important: quality, cost, time, cost, and capability. Already we have discussed. These things are taken care in product design. So 8 steps already I have discussed to you. Idea generation, which we have already noted earlier. Now this is the same process which is there. So again, launch of the product is also there in this topic. This is the think process what is taking place, and these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ultimately, when it is through this process, you are going to launch the market. So these all 8 points already we know, and things have been discussed very clearly in the notes also, which I'm going to provide to you. Markets. This is not first 3 may be related more or two with design, but things are all correlated with the development. All these 8 stages are there and explained to you in detail. Now, there is one more small topic which you need to study, that is called as DSS. It's a design support system. So as you know, that technology is very much developed. Now, one of the most important thing in product development is you have to reduce the time, and then you have to take the decision. How will you take a decision? There may be some aspects where you don't have any idea, experience is not there, you don't know all the things. That time you take the help of design support system. It's a see all the data related to the product, which all things I'll tell you. If you give it to a system, it's a software or it's a tool, it will analyze all the data and help you to take the right decision. So DSS, as the name indicates, is an interactive computer system wherein all the data related to the product, output, input, all the factors related to that product are entered, and it will help you take the system. So with all the data, the DSS will help you take the decision. So I'll again try to help you understand. So what is a DSS? It's a computer-based application program that analyzes all the raw data, documents, personal knowledge of your organization, fundamentals of technical aspects, marketing, strategy, any problems are there, or any other factors which may help you to take the right optimal decision, all are given to it. Suppose where it comes into important, where it plays an important role. So being human beings, we may not have the experience. We may differentiate between this idea, this is my idea, this is his idea, this is her idea. There may be some bias, but for a computer, there is no bias, no errors, no rank calculation, no time. It will give the right decision based on the data. Other than that, it will not take into consideration. See, every time it is rather risky to completely concentrate or depend on computers to take the decision. But when the data is huge, when the volume of data is too large, when it is difficult for us to handle all the information, because information come from all the sources: manufacturing, marketing, sales, business analysis, financial markets, all those things. So at that time, we have to take this help of design support system. So generally design support system are of different types. They are all classified based on data, documents, communications, models, and knowledge. There are 5 different DSS which are again discussed to you, including the web-based, which is the latest. So different DSS for different, based on, these are all categorized based on the input. So what are the various components? First, you give the inputs, all the data what you want to use. Those inputs are analyzed, compared, and it will help you to take a decision whether what you are doing is right or no, what are the corrections to be done. It is all. So to build a decision support system, what you require? Intelligence. What are the problems? What is the situation? Out of these, which you have to select? That is the first important part. Then the design. All the permutation and combinations, whatever available based on the data, it will design. Then it will make one selection, and then if everything is true, you are going to implement. These are the 4 stages in a building a design support system. Every time you can rely on it. It all depends on the design. So whenever you want to develop your design support system, we have to have all the data management system, whatever the hardware platforms, and you have to also consider its compatibility with other applications because it has to expose to all other data, then user friendly. So these are the topics which we have covered here. You already once again have revised you what is product development, why company needs product development, what are the process in product development, and what is a design support system, and what is its role in product development. So with this we will complete the discussion so far. Again, we'll proceed further. In your next classes, we will be dealing in detail about other aspects like now when the product is ready, how it is to be launched, what are the factors to be considered, what are the financial aspects, all those things. All these other details, whichever is required, is will be available in the course. So second assignment also very few students have submitted. Others also I asked them to submit. You can collect the information from the notes I given to you. Any doubts are there? You already have my mail ID. You can put up your queries over there. Or if you have your own sources like from the net, web-based or some other data, then also you can rely on them and submit the assignment. Thank you.